Good evening, everyone. Enjoying your dinner? I know that our YB Minister Tengku Safro have left the hall, but the second person nearest to him is here. Look like him, okay? So don't be despair. I'm here, so we continue our event over here. Now, while you enjoy your dinner, every MSMA presentation night, we will share a bit in terms of the findings that we observed, and we found out that a lot of smart manufacturing or the manufacturing sectors, there are a lot of things that we can learn. We hope to share all these things that we have discovered with you so that every one of us, be it you as the manufacturers, be it as the solution provider from the government agencies, you can actually use this as a reference in terms of what we found from our 9 months roadshows and also the judging process throughout the whole year, okay, 9 months. Now, MSMA 2025, what have we learned? Over here, we categorize into a few sections. Number one is why companies start. Now, a lot of the manufacturers in Malaysia, they are still not aware of what is Industry 4 and what is smart manufacturing. Despite of that, there are still many of them who have started their journey in different level of maturity. And the key reasons for them to start, I cannot ignore that grant and programs accelerate the progress. This is because that our government has been very supportive to the industry development, the manufacturing sectors. We need to grow them, and government have allocated quite a number of the programs and incentives to get the manufacturers to embark on this journey. Market demand acts as a strong pull actor. A number of our manufacturers are already in export. And for the companies who are in export, their customers has been requesting them for a lot of data in terms of visibility, monitoring, and so forth. And that is why that they need to actually embark on this journey because they want to do business. Issues with wastage, quality, lead time, and customer expectation. Most of the manufacturers that we have visited, these are the reasons. Because it is not easy to do business right now, especially in manufacturing. Cost of operation has increased. Reducing wastage, increasing the quality, reducing the lead time, and able to serve the customers better are very crucial to have the competitiveness in the global market. So that is why they have started. Now, what drives the success of their project? A structured plan or roadmap to guide the journey. Over here, I have to special mention that the companies under the mid-tier companies category are already having this journey with them. Of course, for those SMEs that is basically 50 million and below, only very few of them have the digitalization roadmap. And this is very essential so that you can get a lot of surprises, so that you can integrate different systems together. Management's ability to align smart manufacturing process with business strategy. We see that a lot of the companies who have embarked on the smart manufacturing journey, a small number of them, the management yet to really understand the value of smart manufacturing. How would it contribute to their business strategy and how the business strategy can actually give them the competitive advantage in the global stage. So it is very important if you are the management yourself, if you are the top management, please, you need to actually yourself go and learn, whether it's AI, whether it's YouTube, or whether with any agencies, please do understand the value of smart manufacturing. Leadership by example. Over here, I would like to state this example of one of our winners over here, OneTex. OneTex, where are you, OneTex? Yeah, OneTex is over there. Now, how OneTex have done it is that is leadership by example. Because the big boss needs the report, the divisional leaders would need to submit a report. And when the divisional leaders need to submit the report, the executive need to do so, and the operation people need to do so. So it's cascaded down, and everyone would have to follow. And this is what drives the whole company to transform. There are also companies that are holding back. Why? Over-reliance on vendors. Throughout our journey, our visits to the manufacturing sectors, we saw a number of the companies actually started the journey because the solution provider says that you should. But they have minimal understanding of how to incorporate the process into it, and they rely a lot into the solution providers or the vendors. When this happens, it will not be sustainable because the vendors or the solution provider do not really understand your industry. You are the domain expert in your industry, and if you rely on the vendors, you won't get the full value of it. Fear of operational interruption and future costs. A lot of companies, they say that, well, right now I'll invest a few 100,000 ringgit, but will there be any cost in the future? For example, the maintenance costs, the support costs, and so forth. This is reality, and a lot of companies have not actually incorporated this kind of costing into their plan. What we observe is happening in the ecosystem. Mid-tier companies adopt in a more structured manner. They have more resources, their team are more dedicated, so it's easier for them to actually do it in a more structured manner. SMEs often start with IoT and data projects. SMEs, because of lack of the data itself, it was from the manual operation, and right now they try to digitalize. What they do is that they connect to IoT and start to generate data. Yet, many of them yet to maximize the value of how this data can be connected, can be actually having the intelligence to provide you good business decisions. Grants and programs accelerate progress. Well, I think Minister is no longer here, I can say this, but some of the MITI officers are still here. But from what we understand is that the governments were slowly reducing the grant incentive structure. So what will happen is that the incentive might change from grant to interest-free to skill learnings and so forth. And we need to prepare for that, and we cannot just wait for the grant to come. We have to be thinking of our business strategy over than depending on the grant. Many have started the journey but are still hesitant to share. Now, this one I call upon all the winners today. All the winners today, be it you are an SME or a mid-tier or a corporate. We hope that you can open your doors to the smaller guys, whereby they wanted to learn. And I always believe is seeing is believing. When you open the doors, share with them what were your challenges, how did you overcome it, and what success have you achieved. That would inspire them to do more. What support can we get? Incentives still available. For those SMEs, for those smart manufacturing, or for manufacturers, Smart Tech Cup from CRIM is still available. Automation capital allowance is still available. COSIF is still available. So you can go to the respective agencies to ask for more information. Cash flow support from MIDF and banks with low interest financing. Today, MIDF is the host, and we have MBSB over here. Loan-wise, don't worry, just approach MIDF. Encik Azizi is waiting for you over there. His team is waiting for you over there. Just tell him how much that you need, and he will try his best to offer you the best low-interest loan. Credible vendors. Now, over here today, we have our Smart Forward advanced manufacturing drivers, as well as the TSP. We also have the MDEC Smart MFG Plus TSP. Not forgetting our winners of the technology excellence. They have the capability, they have the proven track record, and they have helped many of the companies transform themselves. So there will be no reasons to say that you do not know where to find all these experts. Reskilling and upskilling. SHRDC is here. They are very much focused on the technical expertise, technical skill training. HRD Corp, there are still a lot of the training programs which you do not need to pay. My Digital, they are having a lot of programs in AI. One of the programs that I participated in My Digital is the Executive Leadership Development Program. It costs about 20 to 30,000, and if you are an SME, you can apply for it without paying a cent. It's a 3-month program, and I urge all the management and leaders over here to look out for it when it's open and to sign up for it. It's very good, and I have benefited a lot. Knowledge sharing platforms and programs via Smart Forward. Now, Smart Forward, it is an ecosystem with the solution providers, manufacturers, government, institutional partners, banks, business services, and so forth. What you can do is that just register yourself as a manufacturing business community. Just scan it over here. Scan it over here. You'll be the MBC member. You'll get a lot of information via the newsletter. You'll get a lot of information via the knowledge center. And soon, we will actually compile all the successful case study into this single platform for your reference. We hope that all our partners will be supportive, especially from the agency side. If you have manufacturing-related information, do share with Smart Forward, and we will help the agencies to share it out to the business community. We have approximately about 5,000 manufacturing database. We'll be able to help you to reach out to them. And in terms of the smart manufacturing AMD, if you need to get the solutions, you'll be able to get to. With that, there's a very short sharing that I want to share with you, and I hope that this little bit of sharing will benefit your journey, and I hope that 2026 will be the year that manufacturers, the Malaysia, will go far into the global market, and we will conquer the world economy as well, be one of the top leaders in the world. Thank you very much.
All right, so big thank you to Mr. Yap for that presentation.